What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Nathan Bowden here. And, just figured I'd try something new, you know, see if I can do this. See how this live streaming stuff goes. Maybe hit you guys up, see if anybody comes in. I don't know. So, we'll give it some time. See how it goes. See if we get a person. All I need is one. 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 Let's adjust this. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, my old friends? Turtle power. So I don't know if anybody's in or around, but what's this banner? This is an example banner. Click on a banner to show it on screen. Use banner to summarize your and display action. Create banner. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. And Bowden Show. Banners to summarize your talking points. Interesting. So, like I said, just trying some new stuff. So, so if anybody comes into this piece, they gonna see their comments. Now I see how you're doing it, Sleepy. Star Jim. Now I got you. Now I got you. See what you get. Boo. You gotta upgrade. Upgrade. Let's see. Anybody even notice? So I need to let y'all know what the show. Let's see. So, what I got up on the docket for today is I'm going to talk about Muhammad Ali. Now, Muhammad Ali is probably the greatest, not just boxer, but sports icon ever. And not just because of what he did in the ring, but also what he did outside the ring. And so, what I got for you, I give you just a little piece of nuggets right here. Hey, JC the Great, the first man ever to write in the comments on my first test live stream. Thank you, sir. Yo to you too. Yo to you too. Just testing it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. It's true. I'm more of a Jordan fan myself. More of a Jordan man myself. But right here, get into this. So what I got here, my man, is some I got Ali for Black History Month. You saw my Tuskegee Airman. But this, I got Funko for Muhammad Ali, and I want to get the other Funko. It's the Chase variant. That one I want to get just for to have that contrast. But that's expensive. It's expensive. I never realized how nervous it was to be in front of people. I'm a shy person. But I also have the Storm Collectibles. That's the first Storm Collectibles I ever got. First ever. And like I got it for a good deal. It's probably about $60 I got it for. And I know that's running about 90 or $100 for a Storm Collectible. So, when I got that from one of the places that I always talk about, it's called Nerding Out in Minnesota. They're a good place. They got auctions on Fridays for collectible stuff, and they had a deal on that. So, yeah, I got that, and it's pretty dope because the Ali is like authentic gloves, like he would wear the Everlast, the shorts, and then you get the interchangeable heads. I'm still working with my setup for the cameras and stuff, so I don't know how to zoom in and out, but as you can see, there's two heads, so three actually, because you got the one on top, and then the robe. Ooh, it's like a bath cloth type material. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So, that's my Muhammad Ali. I mean, sports. If you talk about sports and African Americans, I mean, I also have Tiger Woods. It's all good. I mean, this is all I got. Where's the camera? There's a Tiger Woods Funko. I mean, if they come out with a figure, I'd get that. Oh, yeah? You got a Jordan and LeBron? Oh. Yeah. I'm trying not to get too much into a lot of sports stuff because I just don't have the money or the time. But Muhammad Ali, I knew I had to have. Well, happy Black History Month to you too. Yeah, I've got so much stuff. If I had let's see. I'm gonna try and mess up my setup right now, but I'm gonna show y'all just a little bit of something. I don't know if y'all can see. kind of what I got there. Some Storms, Tuskegee Airmen, Mr. T, Hulk, Cyborg, Clamp Champ. Just a few things of like stuff I want to talk about more. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting doing this whole live streaming thing. You know, it's more I do this, I may have to. I as nervous as I may feel, and I'm nervous. I may not show it, but I'm nervous. I think I may have to do this more often. This might be easier than just filming because I can get my crazy out. So, oh, seriously, the Kofi? Oh my god, that is one of that's a grail for me to get that Kofi. Um, I wasn't going to do this. I had a whole process and everything, but I don't know if y'all can see what I have. Look at all those Kofis and Big E's and all those too. I'm like halfway done with my Kofi collection. Halfway. Yeah, yeah. I'm I do mainly WWE, but I um I'm interested in other companies, especially AEW, for certain figures. You know, yeah. That I mean, I saw some bids for that Kofi, but that I don't know. I'm still trying to wait for it to come out in the stores. If I can get lucky, if I can get lucky. Oh, hey, we gotta stick together, New Day fans. I mean, here's the thing. I am such a New Day fan that I even bought the face mask that came out. Still in the plastic. Still in the plastic. Also, also, I got this Christmas ornament. Don't really like the figures, but it's still a New Day. So, I had to pick it up. Yeah, I wish I had started collecting WWE figures when I was younger. Oh, I didn't get into it till, ooh, oh, maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, I think it was probably about 10 years ago. Just, basically right before the New Day showed up, I started getting into WWE figures. I was always in the WWE. I've been in the WWE since the Junkyard Dog. But what really got me was like Nation of Domination, The Rock, Stone Cold. That's what really got me going. And and then what was it? I think the New Day kind of merged my nerd fix with being African American. It kind of showing that you can be black and nerdy, and people can't give you crap for it. So, I mean, that's why I love the New Day because they merge that stuff. Uh, yeah, Crime Time was cool. Crime Time was cool. Yeah, for me, it was like when I saw the New Day at first because I was a Kofi fan. I liked Kofi when he was in that program with Randy Orton, and I thought that was going to put Kofi right up there. I was like, yes, yes, that's going to do it. But then, he, you know, they couldn't find anything for him. So then he got relegated back to Intercontinental and US and tag teams. But the New Day, that really, to me, that was the thing that made everybody see what I felt like I saw in Kofi. Oh no, see, that was the opposite in my family. I was the only wrestling fan. I mean, my brother liked it, but I think part of it was because he was my younger brother and he kind of liked stuff because of me. And so I think he got into stuff because of me. But no, that's mostly me. I was the nerd. I was the wrestling nerd. My parents, they put up with it, but I mean, it's me. Judge each other, but I'll never be afraid to be me. Oh yeah, it took me so long to like decide, like for me to decide to be who I am, and for me to go, yeah, you know, I'm a wrestling fan. I like comic books. I was a teenager when the Power Rangers came out, and I was afraid to tell my friends. I actually kind of like Power Rangers. It's cheesy as hell, but I like them. But now I'm like, I'll tell everybody. I don't care who you are. I tell my in-laws, and they look at me crazy. I still tell them, "Yep, I play with action figures." Now I got a YouTube channel, so I don't even care. But yeah, I was afraid for a long time. But now I've been married 15 years, and my wife looks at me crazy, but she knows it's me, and she accepted me for who I am. So just be myself. Oh, that loss. Oh my God, Brock Lesnar. Oh, I was like, I would have rather them do something with him and Big E than to lose it like that. Oh, I wanted to throw the remote at the TV. I was pissed. Pissed. Oh. Eh. Hey, you know what? Goldberg may not be my dude, but hey, that's each to each their own. I You like who you like. I can't, I'm talking about not being judged. I can't judge somebody on what they like. It's like saying, hey, you may not like the food. I can't tell you not it's garbage. It's just, hey, that's not my taste. So, but I think Goldberg and some other people do need to retire. Yeah, yeah. I yeah, that's why I'm like that's why I stopped like collecting figures and watching different. I mean, I never stopped watching shows because I could do that at home, but yeah, I never talked about my nerddom with people when I was younger, just because I'm like, I I can't, I want to be one of the cool kids, and I was never that, even when I tried. But uh, Leo Rush, I actually am glad that he's not there because I feel like he's better someplace else. Like I think Impact, like AEW, I wouldn't see him go there. I mean, I would like him to go there, but I think he'd be on AEW Dark for a long time. But I think Impact, he could do a lot of damage there and be a big star, or just stay on the Indies. Oh yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, yeah. had to think about that for a second. Like, huh? Oh, that was yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I used to be like, I used to be like, people talk about John Cena and the 5 moves of doom. Goldberg was the man with the 2 moves of doom. And I'm like, how y'all gonna talk about John Cena? I mean, I was, I like Thugonomics John Cena, but how you gonna talk about John Cena? Goldberg had 2 moves, and the super, he had the super record, but he was billed as that superhero. So that's all good. You got to have different characters. You got to have different things. It mixes things up. Oh, Moose. See, I think they're building Moose up to be like the face of the company. I think they're building him up to be the face of the company since Tessa Blanchard left. I think they're building him up to be the face of the company unless he winds up leaving. Because so he may wind up taking on like Kenny Omega, but I don't see them wanting to put the title on Moose and then take it off of Moose to give it to Kenny. I don't know. So what they may do is have what was it? Rich Swan lose it to Kenny, and then Moose has to get it back from Kenny. My favorite superhero? Oh, it's a tie. I know that's a cheap answer, but it's a tie. They're both Marvel. For the longest, it was Wolverine. He was just badass, and very secretive about his origins and everything. But then I'd say, 15, maybe 20 years ago, they came out with the Black Panther comics by Reginald Hudlin, the guy behind Boondocks. Uh, when they came out with those comic books, that's back. That's around the time when Storm and Black Panther hooked up. That that's when I became a Black Panther fan. That was the joint. So I'm like, I had been on for a while before the movie. And so that's a tie. I like Black Panther. I'm all about representation. So I like Black Panther. But Wolverine was just always that mysterious badass that like everybody wanted to you either wanted to kick his back or have a drink with him. I wanted a drink. Shoot, I think I want a drink right now. See, and that's the thing. It's taken me a while to get onto that John Cena bandwagon because I like John Cena, like so I liked him in his Thugonomics years, but then when he started becoming like Super John, I was like, I'm like he needs a heel turn. Come on, just give him a heel turn because the greatest faces come from heels. You need a heel turn. So, but now I'm like, well, John Cena kind of reinvented himself, and he kind of was like a super tween towards the end, and I was very. Now I look back on it retrospectively, he was very good, and he was very effective, and he gave people opportunities. So you can't hate on that. He gave people an opportunity. Yeah, yeah, I need a drink. I got to work tonight. Actually, I got to go to work in like 3 hours. So, but tomorrow is my Friday. Well, no, today's my Friday. So tomorrow I'm gonna try and do a full on stream, and yeah. Mm. So you were asking me what's my favorite hero. Who's your favorite? You guys, who's your favorite hero? Who's your favorite superhero? We got these new comics. Mm. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I don't know why they don't realize like these people are running these organizations, and they're like, they're why you want these baby faces? Like, I'm more down with Roman Reigns now, and like I could see him being a face later, but it's because of his heel persona now. Like, it's gonna take some time to get to that face part, but like, I don't understand why you don't see that. How do you not see him as being a great face? I mean, a great heel that could be a great face. Oh, how do you feel about Edge winning the Rumble? It's okay. You know, I kind of, I wish I was kind of live streaming that, because if you had seen my reactions, oh my god! And I was calling it from the beginning, and then towards the end when like at first I'm like, nah, I'm like, I guess they're not going to give it to Edge, and they're not going to give it to Orton, and then Orton left, and I'm like, oh, okay, so Orton's going to leave, so it's going to come down to Edge and Orton now. Whether, and I wasn't sure whether they were going to do which way they were going to go with it, but I, I mean, I like that better than Randy Orton winning. But this one right here, that's who I wanted. I was telling my brother and I was telling my wife, I'm like, we got one more entrant. You telling me my boy right here? Oh, of course, always. You telling me my boy? Whoop whoop, Keith Lee. Whoop whoop, Keith Lee. You telling me he is going to come in at 30, and then he didn't. He didn't come in at all. I'm like, okay, so they didn't want him to win at all. They must be saving him for another time, or they just don't know what to do with him. But Keith Lee and the New Day are really the. I mean, I kind of Roman. SmackDown's keeping me interested, but I'm kind of falling off. I'm in Cali and SoCal. Yeah. So you got all these other YouTubers on the East Coast and down South and Midwest and some in the mountain. They got those earlier times. I'm late. So I need to figure out when's the best time for me to do one of these so I can get some of them guys on. Falcon and Panther. Yep. Yep. I got a Falcon around here. It's almost Migo-esque Falcon. You know, there's a lot of glare from that light, but you can kind of see. Yeah, and I got the new Falcon from the Joe Fix It Wave. Might do a video on that. Like I said, I collect a lot of figures related to African American people. I mean, I collect a lot of female characters. I collect a lot of characters, but my main focus is always just representation. Hulk, Black Panther. Yeah, my brother's a Hulk fan. If we're talking about Marvel, DC for me, I mean, if I'm collecting figures, I like Robins, so Nightwings, Red Hoods. I want to get that new Damien. Uh, Tim Drake. I got the, I got this Robin from the comic books. We Are Robin. Duke Thomas. Got nunchucks and everything. First African American, black. First African American Robin, black African American. Uh oh yeah, that PG, like PG-13. I can understand you could do PG-13 and spice it up a little bit. Keep it a little spicy, because that way, at least that way, you can do a little bit more. You can have people saying stuff that because you can do stuff. You can do like the riskier stuff the last hour. Since you got a 3 hour show, you can do the last hour. when you're risky as stuff. But if you're just doing it, you know, if you're just doing it just if you're just doing PG just so you can have kids come in, I mean, trust me, I grew up in a household where swear words were a lot, so I know some kids grow up and hear that stuff on a regular basis. So you can spice it up. You don't have to do all the stuff in the '90s, but you can still do a little bit extra. Keep it interesting. Keith Lee, yep. Ever since I saw him come in NXT, like I kind of didn't know about him until he came into NXT, and then once he came in, that's when I went back and started watching some of his older stuff. I was like, yeah, yeah, that's that's the homie right there. It's like as soon as I'm about to fall off, and like I feel like the New Day's getting a little stale, they bring in Keith Lee, and I'm like, seriously. And I just stay because of that one person or these few people. I like a job. Only reason I'm at a job is because I like some of the people. If most of the people leave, I don't want to be there anymore. That's why I started this new job. Like most of the people I knew were leaving. So, oh, North Carolina, where? Oh, Northern California. Duh. I'm like, not even. Oh, nice, nice. Well, if things start to, if things ever get somewhat normal, and I'm up there, I may look you up. You know, do some type of joint hunting or something, joint unboxing. Whatnot. Uh, what's up, fake freak? How's it going? I'm glad you could join me. You know, trying, like trying out this new thing. Wifey's gonna kill me. She's like, you should be asleep. But I'm like, man, you know, I gotta practice. Birthday's next week, so I got this big whole thing. Where is it? I'm sure if you watched enough of my videos, you've seen. Whoop, these one chip challenge. My brother and I are gonna do those next week, so that's why I'm testing this out now, so that I can get that out of the way. Oh yes, I am so happy Bianca Belair won. But you've seen, have you seen? There's been, some they've shown that they could do a storyline where her and Rhea Ripley may have to do an extra match or something, because it looks like she may have been touching the ground. I don't know if you go by like instant replay. Is there enough? Can you tell if she's actually touching or if it's just like barely close to touching? You never know. So they may try and do some type of storyline because people are talking about it. Oh, Texas. Nice, nice. Yeah, I want to go out to Texas. I've never been. I've gone through, but I've never been. The one place I want to go in Texas. Oh no, I take that back. My apologies. I have been to Texas. Not this past Thanksgiving, but the Thanksgiving before, right before all this pandemic stuff. I was out in Dallas. My wife's cousin lives out there, and my sister and her family, my parents, my brother, and then my wife's family. We all went out there. It's like one big family. That's why I say you guys are like family to me. Because you support me, just like my family supports me. So when I tell you guys you're family, you are family. So if you're ever in town, if you're ever in Southern California, hit me up. You know, because I treat if you're family, I treat you like family. Hey, like they said, this is if I have to rank my collection, top three things that I can't live without in my collection, my wrestling belt is number two. The Tuskegee Airmen is number one. The New Day, number three. My entire collection. Everything else could go. Muhammad Ali would be four. My Storm collectibles. I don't know if some of you saw. Let's try this again. Boop. But yeah, I had that. I'm showing off that for my Black History Month. Let's see, where are we at? Where we at? Let's see, we do some catch up because I only have so much space. I had to figure out how I'm gonna redo, some of this stuff and figure out a new setup, especially for this. So, what's up, Mr. Star Gel? How's it going, sir? I'm glad you could join. Now the party is going when you got Mr. Stargell in the house. Oh yeah. Now that Mr. Stargell's in here, I gotta ask you guys, hit that like. Hit them likes. I'm still trying to figure out this entire setup, so if anybody knows how many likes we're at, let me know. Let me know. I greatly appreciate it. The Fresh Prince. So what else is everybody up to? Like what are you doing? Like, because we were talking about wrestling a little bit. Has anybody I don't know, what else is going on? Because like I said, I got you know that's the Storm Collectibles Muhammad Ali. Pull that one up a little closer. It's a little blurry. Have to figure one of these days I'll get a better camera. But yeah, no, it's authentic. Like you get a couple of extra interchangeable heads. You get the authentic style robe, and the material that it's made of is like it's like bath cloth, So even the box is nice. And I just put, I had the Funko Pop too. I really want that, um, the black and white one, just because it looks so stylish. But that thing is expensive. I want, yeah, I know. Hey, that's the thing. Sometimes, you know, you gotta do life. Life is important right now. So, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like I wanted to do this a little bit earlier, like last month, but I've been working odd hours the last 4 weeks, training at this new job, doing security. So it's been a 4 week training process, and I still got it's supposed to be 4 weeks, and you can't see my hands up. 4 weeks, and but yeah, they like I didn't get a chance to completely fill the training, but I figure I'm gonna get this out, get this over with, and try and just you know what I mean, just try it out. Like I said, next week it's gonna be the big test because next Thursday is my birthday, so that's when I'm gonna do the big thing with my brother, and then I'll have wifey in the background. She won't be on camera. She'll kill me if I put her on camera. Kill me. But what I will do is do the hot chip challenge. Hey, catch that game, sir. Catch that game. You think are the Kings going to win? once again, sir, just I hope everything's well. Hope it's not anything too serious, and if there is, you know, if you ever, just, I always tell people, like I said, because people are family to me, I can say y'all family. If there's ever anything that I can do, let me know. But just, let me know. Let me know if there's ever anything. Hit me up. Killmonger is a good villain. The movie version is good. But who's my favorite villain? Oh my goodness, that's a tough one. I gotta check it. I don't know if I have one. I mean, I like Kingpin from the Daredevil Netflix show. Oh, Nick, yeah, yeah. What do you say? Joker, yeah. I was a fan of Joker until they started ruining him. But yeah, once they started to ruin him, I'm like, I mean, there's too many Jokers out there. The Heath Ledger one, I'm just thinking movies, but like comic books, I don't know, because they're all kind of all over the place. Yeah, no, that Killmonger, he made me go. He made me really think about Wakanda and like, what are they really doing? Like, why weren't they really helping? And I kind of sympathized with him almost. I mean, I really wanted, I almost, until he like, started burning down stuff and wanted to rebuild things. I'm like, I kind of was feeling Killmonger and I kind of wanted him to win. See what the world would have been like with him in charge. Yeah, I don't know. Dark Knight Rises. I don't know. I like Dark Knight. Dark Knight was that to me. Dark Knight was fire. That was almost like a perfect movie right there between Batman gripping with whether he wanted to be Batman, and then you got uh, Joker, and Joker had all these different, like, it was almost like they blended all the different types of Jokers that have ever been made in the comic books into like that movie Joker, and because they gave him all these different origins, and I'm not sure, but it sounds like it may have been like different origins from different comic books. And so I was like, that's pretty cool. And then you had Two Face. That's a good Two Face. That's a really good Two Face because he made sense. So yeah, one of the best movies I've seen. That's top. That's almost top five movies right there. I got you. I got you. Yeah. No, there's not too many DC movies that uh I was so hoping for that first Suicide Squad. I'm waiting. I hope the second one, this reboot, is better. I hope. But nah, I'm not. I don't think that's. I don't. Yeah, DC's movie record is garbage. The live action stuff, the the animated stuff is better, but and now I started doing the YouTube. I don't have that much time to watch anything. Like even their TV shows, I used to watch them, but in the last bit. I have not been able to see any of them. Yeah, Killmonger. I can see that. Yeah, see that's the thing. And I, you don't want me going on a rant on DC and there. Hey, what's up, John Joker? We were just talking about you, or maybe it's one of your cousins. I don't know, Joaquin Phoenix or Jared Leto or Cesar Romero or Jack Nicholson. One of them, Mark Hamill. One of your cousins. One of your jokers. What's going on? Uh, my favorite horror movie or character? Hmm. I mean, what's your guys' favorite horror movie or character? I mean, my favorite character is Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. That man, because I just love the way he's creative with his kills, and he just takes joy in it. It's just makes you snuggle up nice and cozy with it. But I think my favorite movie is it's not really a horror movie, but it kind of is. What is it? Is it Tucker and Dale? It's like a breakdown of like horror movies. And like if you've not seen Tucker and Dale, do yourself a favor and watch that movie because it's hilarious and it's creepy and you look at it from the redneck character's point of view. So like not, you know, I don't want to spoil anything, but you look at it from the rednecks point of view. Such a great movie. Yeah, I haven't played a video game either. I'm like the only game I play is the WWE ones, and those have been garbage the last few years. So I'm just kind of yeah. Sublimited. I didn't see when you came in, Limited. How's it going? Like I said, I'm still getting used to all this, and I because and yes, Freddy is fired, and like the only reason I was thinking about it is because I saw a Freddy NECA at Target for Nightmare on Elm Street 3, the Dream Warriors. Oh, that's my favorite. Just because, like, there's that one scene where the girl, she's like, because they're like in a mental hospital, and she's like, she wants to be on TV, and, and Freddy, like, she falls asleep, and like Freddy comes out of the TV, and he like, welcome to prime time. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the word. I try not to say that word, but the B word, and grabs her and brings her head into the TV. That's so great. That's insane. I haven't seen the new It. Like, I'm so behind on movies, just in general, in the last 7 years. The only time I see a movie is when it's like a Marvel or DC or some comic book movie. Other movies, oh, I don't know. What made me start YouTube? Mm, I was bored. Honestly, I'm sitting around. I got figures, and I'm talking to my friends about it. But some of my friends I found out by talking to them that you know, that they like figures too, and I kind of got them into thinking about collecting figures. So now, like, people in their lives are pissed off that I, they're like, you know, they don't know me, but they're pissed off that they started getting into collecting figures. Now they're wasting so much money, just like me. But I just started YouTube just because I wanted to be, I wanted to talk about this stuff, and I wanted to be able to just, I don't know, talk to like-minded people. But one of the biggest things, and it's selfish, is I would love to get to a point where I could get into, I want to be able to get into a con or something and just be able to like walk around and look at toys and get in, maybe even if I have, if I feel like I have a good enough interviewing skills, interview, like toy makers and like learn more about, what the inner workings are with like making toys. So, I mean, I want to delve deeper into toys. That's why I have some videos I want to work on, maybe in March, talking about like the differences between like, you know, a chase figure and a non-chase figure, or like an elite figure and a basic figure, because some of the people a lot of people on my channels are family and friends, and they don't know jack squat about figures. And they're like, well, what's that one? Well, how do you know that one? Well, why does this one? I'm like, well, check out this video. So that's kind of, I want to kind of learn and grow. I don't know, just with toys, and because I feel like there's a lot cooler stuff to learn about toys than just, just toys being toys, and like some people don't even know when you say articulation, what does that mean? So I just, I want to learn so I can pass on the knowledge, and I just love having figures and toys, and I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm rambling. Cabin in the Woods, yes, yes. I actually do have that in my collection. I do have some DVDs and Blu-rays. I'm looking at getting rid of some of that stuff. I mean, I've got like, you know, I mean, Cabin in the Woods is really good. See, now you're making me want to watch that again. Damn it. Oh, but yeah, that's a good one. I think was that Thor's first non-Marvel movie? I think that was Chris Helmsworth. I know he's got a real name. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Which ones you got? Which NECAs you got? You got that ultimate ghost face that everybody's looking for? You got any Freddy's, Jasons? Now, are they the regular NECAs, or are they like the little toony horror ones? Because I know a friend of mine, she loves horror figures, but she only wants like the toony ones. She doesn't want the full NECA figures. So, well, but yeah, that's I don't know. I think I may wind up heading out of here soon. I gotta start getting ready for work. I'm gonna go Franny, Jason. Oh, so you almost got the whole squad. I don't know. Like I said, NECA is a whole other bar park for me. That's, I don't know if I can get on the NECA train, because you got NECA horror, and then you got what, the NECA turtles. I can't. There was a Target that had what, the Triceratops 2-pack, the T-Rex 2-pack, and they had another 2-pack. I don't know what it was. And I'm like, if I buy these 2-packs, it's over. Like, I'm gonna have to collect all of them. I'm gonna have to go back on third-party markets and wrestling figures. Definitely wrestling figures. Huge wrestling fan. I mean, this whole shelf right here is just wrestling. I mean, you've got 2 shelves, 2.5 actually. So you got the elites and some basics with the Funkos and the Motu, and then and that's just that's them in the same outfits. And then you got what? So y'all getting this early preview. I wasn't even planning on doing this. You got the Big E and Xavier's pre New Day with the Kofi's pre New Day, and then some current stuff. I got the only 2 knockoff versions of Big E and Kofi before the New Day that were in like Lego form. Well, not Lego, but they're like C3, I think is the company that was called. Stack Down is the name of the brand. And then what? More Kofi's down here. Keith Lee, Mr. T, if you can see. Mr. T, Junkyard Dog, and then I don't know if you can see further down. Got some Nation of Domination. I'll have to work on getting better views and stuff, but yeah, I got like almost the entire Nation of Domination. I'm hoping they put out a Kama Mustafa. I know they're supposed to be putting out a Kama, but that's not Nation of Domination Kama. That's pre-Nation when he was like supposed to be like a special like fighter or something version. But he's the last like elite Nation of Domination character I need. And then I've got Street Profits, Naomi down there, Viscera. Got this Titus O'Neil. It just came out. My brother got it for me for my birthday early. He got me that in a Panther. Yeah, Bianca. So that's that's the wrestling shelf. And then I got some overflow over here. Got the yeah. So if you got the Chucky, then you pretty much done. I don't know who else you would need. I mean, if you want to get some off brands, if they got some other stuff, I don't know if they put out a Candyman or a Jigsaw. Well, I've started collecting AEW because I like when I collect wrestling figures. I also like the toy belts that come with them. And so I'm still waiting for I'm a little late on the boat with the little bit of the bubbly Chris Jericho because I was going to get the Moxley with the belt, but I was like, but I like the whole with the table and the food and the catering stuff with a little bit of the bubbly, and it comes with the belt, so get a Chris Jericho. But I have Riho. That's going to be in a different video probably next month. I've got a Pac, so I've got the Death Triangle because you've already seen Pentagon and Ray Phoenix. I've got a Kenny. What else? Oh, I'm just waiting on my Orange Cassidy now. So, and I've seen photos for the Wave 5, the sculpts. Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy. What else? Scorpio Sky. I actually met Scorpio Sky in the grocery store down the street from me right before AEW started, like months before. And I didn't bother him. I try not to bother him, but he was there. I was like, I went back in the aisle a couple of times. I'm like, is that? My wife's like, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. She don't watch wrestling like that. She watches it just because, but she don't know. Like Scorpio Sky is obscure. She loves Randy Orton, but yeah, she don't know nothing about nobody else outside of WWE. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Hope you didn't see my belly. But yeah, like I said, y'all making me pulling out the good stuff. I'll figure out what the camera is sooner or later. Yep, bootios. They make sure you ain't booty. So, but this is the exclusive. Ooh, it's a little dusty. Need to clean that off. But yeah, there you go. That was their WrestleMania outfits, minus the glare. So there you go. That's that. And then, so I got this before, this came out way before Comic Con 2 years ago, where I actually got autographs from Kofi and Xavier, but he wasn't there. But there were some mix ups where it's like at the Kofi signing, he's only signing the cookbook that they're in. He's not signing any other product. So I had this so that I could have them sign, them both sign. But right now, all I got is Xavier Woods to sign it. So looking for that next opportunity, I can get them all to sign it. Fingers crossed. Hey, like I said, before I started collecting a lot of this other stuff, all I was really focused on was like New Day because, like I told him before, the New Day to me kind of represented me, and I think that's why I collect some of the figures I do because I feel like part of me is with those figures. Like not even just like my childhood, but just kind of represents part of me on the inside. And the New Day kind of really did that in just a large amount because I'm a nerdy person. You know, I'm not like nerdy, but I'm nerdy. I like, some nerd properties. And the New Day are African American gentlemen who are nerdy, So, you know, it was like I was looking at myself minus the muscles. So that's why I was like, I'm really huge on them and I'll support anything they ever do. Like I listen to their podcast. Hey, 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 Thousand Ghosts. This is the man right here that kind of give me the extra push to get going. You know, I last time he was on the stream, he's like, "Hey man, you gotta do some live streaming," and I'm like, I'll plan on doing it, but I'm like, this almost feels like nothing now. I'm like, we've been going an hour, and I can't believe I'm still going. Y'all keeping me up. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to go soon because I gotta go to work. Today's my Friday, but I may do these. Like, this is so cool that I might wind up doing this in, like either tomorrow or Friday. So, yeah. But what you saying? Blush. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like I said, we all family here. We all family. Well, I'll show you something. that you may have missed. I was just showing off that earlier on. You know, that's the Funko Pop and the Storm collectibles. I got the Muhammad Ali at a pretty good deal, so and that's my first Storm collectibles figure. Like that's probably my first like high end figure. Period. Like I've never bought a Mafex, never bought a Storm. Uh, like to me, I mean, I've never even bought a Super Seven Ultimate. I mean, I do have the Matt Cardona, Brian Myers on pre-order. I might get I don't know, the Gallows Anderson. I don't know, but yeah, that's Muhammad Ali's the high end is as high end goes. So I don't know. I don't know, but I had a little taste. So we may I may wind up buying some other stuff. So I don't know. May uh, go another 15 minutes. Yeah, yeah. I figured I'll start with that. It's a nice small setup. Got to work with the space I got. A lot of people have like the tables in front of them, and they got the rotating, turntables and stuff. I'm like, eh, I am the turntable. But no, I just uh, right now I just have a table in front of me, two lights, my cell phone's catching the toys, and my webcam from my laptop is catching me. And that's my setup. And I got a microphone right here, and I'm doing this. Got that. You can get a nice little looky loo at that. If you want a different view, you can do that. Move over a little bit. See the toys. And you can see what happens next week. See how much I start crying? I'm a little nervous now that I'm saying it. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Yeah, this like that's the my like I said, that one was I tried as good as I could to just kind of convey how much I appreciated like those even existing because that once again I always talk about how figures for me make me I get figures to kind of show off a piece of me. And that was a piece of me. That was family. Just like you guys. You are all family to me. So if you're ever out in SoCal, look me up. You know? As long as you I mean if you all come at the same time, it's cool. We can do a big toy hunt or something. I always like hanging out with people. But I need to get some. I think next week I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna have some drinks. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, like I said, that video actually it took me 4 or 5 different takes, changing all kinds of stuff just to get the one I felt was the best version. Yeah, that was like that made me I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but it was just that was important to me. That was very important to me. If I never do any other videos ever again, that one was very important to me. But But yeah. Oh, if you ever watch, was a YouTuber, you know, Kyle Peterson. I got something from him about like displaying stuff. And one of the things was buying these stands from Ringside Collectibles. And I don't know if they still have the sale going on, but they had a sale going on stands were like $3 for like, what was it? A 10 pack, I think? Yes, it's a 10 pack. And so just like these little, where's the camera? These things. It's a 10 pack in here. $3 for them. $3. And this is black. So I said, I told him, I'm like, look, $3 for it. So I wound up buying like almost a whole box, like 15 of them in there. That's black. And then I got another case of clear. Just trying to be prepared, and just be ready to like show some more stuff and put more stuff on shelves. Because the next thing is buying more shelves. So I don't want to, if I see a good deal, I want to snag it up as much as possible. So even if I don't do anything today, I have enough down the road. Try and be prepared. I used to be a Boy Scout. So, I'm always a Boy Scout, but be prepared. And that's what I want to do. Get ready. So, that's what I did here. And I actually recently just bought some of these spice racks. They're très magnifique. Beautiful, wonderful. These things are amazing and help me get more stuff on here. I could not. I'm gonna have to buy more of these. I'm gonna have to find more of these. And they were only $5 each at Ross. $5 each, and it's 3-tiered, and I can fit what easily 8 figures on there. So yeah, and I don't have to use a stand for those, but some of these other ones, yeah, use a stand. And those wrestling stands don't just work well for wrestling figures; they're good for legends. What else am I using them for? They're not good for AEW. I think Ringside or AEW themselves are working on their own stands. But I think they're good for the DC multiverse stuff. So yeah, I don't even have to like worry about using it for just one thing. It's good for everything. Oh no, I hope if they do a better one, yes, Mike Coulter. I think Mike Coulter more than Shamar Moore would be a good roadblock because that dude is solid and he's a good actor. Excuse me. He might actually bring a little bit of legitimacy to a movie. Plus, he's just, I don't know. The Rock was okay, but it's like, how you going to put a flower on a pile of crap? I don't know. I think they just need a better movie. They need people who actually care about the script. So I wouldn't put Mike Coulter in there yet unless they have a good script. They have a good movie. Because I don't want him getting, tagged with a crappy movie. Oh, that I'm just so sad I hope, because they're talking about bringing Charlie Cox back in for Daredevil. I mean, I know Mike Coulter's probably got more stuff on his plate, acting wise, but I hope, if we could pray, everybody, bow your heads and please pray to Marvel gods that they bring in Mike Coulter as Luke Cage. Thank you. Amen. But yeah, no, I hope they bring him in because there's nobody else, and I mean nobody else, I can see playing Luke Cage. I'm sure there is, but I don't see it because he had that gravitas, that je ne sais quoi that that invoked Luke Cage, not just strength wise, not just look wise, but just personality wise. Like he was, I envisioned Luke Cage from him, and I think that was pretty cool. They underused his. Oh yeah, definitely they underused him. I mean, I don't know what else. Like the first season was really good. The second was okay, but they need to take the Netflix Luke Cage and MCU him. Like basically bring him under the umbrella and fully develop that Luke Cage character in the MCU. Because if they can develop him, give him at least one more season to kind of finish off that story, but bring him fully into the MCU and then kind of build him as like this stand-up dude that could lead a team. He could be like, have him be the leader of the new Defenders. And let's get a new Danny Rand. We need a new Danny Rand. I want to see a Danny Rand come in and, you know, come in and beat up the old Danny Rand and be like, this guy took my identity. I'm Danny Rand. I don't know who this stranger was. And then him and Luke Cage go on adventures. That's what I want to see. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther. And a little bit like Hugh Jackman and Wolverine. Like, I know they're going to recast, but like, who are you going to see? Because for the longest, I hated Hugh Jack. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, Hugh Jackman, he's too tall. But now I'm like, yeah, I'll take a tall Wolverine. Oh, I heard about that Thousand Ghosts. Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm wondering, what is it really going to be? Is it really going to, like, are we going to see, like, just different people in Wakanda doing average stuff? Or is it going to be like, characters that we already know, like Nakia or Okoye? Because ostensibly, I think Okoye's husband turned his back on the tribe, or turned his back on Wakanda. And I don't know if he was exiled or killed or what. So, I mean, we could see her dealing with the fallout from what her husband did. And because we don't know anything about that. Is he like in Wakandan jail? Add him to the Midnight Suns with Blade. Hmm. Were, were the Midnight Suns? I thought they were like. Didn't they only fight like creatures and hmm, like werewolves? Because wasn't one of the Midnight Suns like J. Jonah Jameson's son? Is like the werewolf dude or whatever. He was like a werewolf or something. I can't remember. Like weren't they fighting like monsters and creatures and stuff? I don't know. That's one story I've not. I mean, there's a few comic book stories I haven't read, haven't nowhere near came up kept up with. But I mean, I know some people love Wesley Snipes as Blade. I mean, I liked the first two Blade movies, first two, but I really like Mahershala Ali. Like stuff he does. If you've seen him in some movies, especially the first half of the first season of Luke Cage, Mahershala Ali was fantastic. He kept me into the show. I was like, oh man, is he gonna be like a good guy eventually? Oh, that's that dude is a fantastic actor. And if they got him to play a new like the new Blade, I I was all on board. As soon as I heard his name, I'm like, yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, the snap almost gives you carte blanche to do whatever, right? It gives you the chance to like, okay, you know, this dude's this, can bring in the X-Men. I mean, they're talking about, the last episode of WandaVision kind of hinted at, you know, the Fantastic Four could be involved with Sword. They could be one of the astronauts, or maybe they're a new set of astronauts. Who knows? I've been I've been paying attention to a lot of these YouTube people talking about WandaVision. I think we're going to see the first or an older version. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, I think that's cool too. So it's going. What's it going to be like? Some Game of Thrones in Wakanda. We're going to see Umbaku's tribe and why they're hated. I don't know, but I heard that like Ryan Coogler and his like production company is going to be like spearheading that. Like they're going to make sure that it lines up with everything that they're doing. So I mean, Ryan Coogler, I trust him with the property. So yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I he they they need to do they just need to bring him in. I don't care if he's a West Coast Avenger, if he's a Defender, Midnight Sun. They just need to bring him in. They need to fix. They need to fix some of the past mistakes. That's all. Hey, hmm. 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 Yeah, I was trying to click on that. And I'm like, what? Hey, it was great meeting you too, sir. All you guys, I'm glad to just be able to get on here and meet you guys and like just freaking chit chat. And like this is really what I wanted from starting this YouTube channel, because there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, and I just need a place to talk about it. Wifey don't want to talk about it. She don't want to talk about it. So I just need to get a lot of this nerd stuff out my head. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna head out too, guys. Yeah, I need to get ready for work. Sooner I get out of here, go to work, the sooner I can get home, go to sleep, wake up, do this thing all over again. I might do a toy hunt tomorrow. I don't know. I need to film some videos though. But like I said, I like this. So I may wind up doing more of this with you guys. This is fun. Just talking stuff. I try not to curse on camera, on YouTube. If you ever meet me in person, I'm a Mr. Stargell. Oh yeah. So family, have a good night. Keep enjoying all that you do. And I'll see you next time. Peace. I will. Oh, I will.